Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with an unboxing video. So I haven't really done an unboxing video on this channel before. I technically did one in part of it, just a channel update video from back in April when I moved back home and I had a box from Miguel that had two Tamashii Nation's Pacific Rim Uprising figures and the Toys R Us exclusive Thundercracker. But today, I have two packages that are right here. One of them is from Amazon. I just got it for myself. It just happened to come the same day as this package, which is part of a trade that I did with Mateo Potato. Who we talked through Twitter. He just put a couple of pictures up of things he wanted to trade away, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks cool." And we arranged things, and I got my package. I haven't set his package yet because I do want to review the figure first, and I got to clean out the battery compartments because there's battery acid in there. So I'm going to try to get that to work, get the sounds and lights to work, record a review, and then send that off to him. But I'm going to open this and do an unboxing video. Does it count as an unboxing if it's not a box? Whatever. Since that's the main event, I'm going to open my Amazon package first. Again, I wasn't planning on doing the Amazon one with Mateo Potato's package, but it came at the same time, so I figured, why not? Oh, there goes that. And dun 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 dun. It is the Ultra Class Shockwave. This went up on Amazon already. It's not under Shockwave, it's under Kramer because the Cyberverse is using names from, what is it, Frasier, the show? It's like late 90s. Early 2000s sitcom type of thing. I figured I'd get this to have a taste of the Ultra Class, and I also heard this is really good, and because the Ultra Class seems to be about Voyager size, and I kind of want the main Decepticons like Megatron, Shockwave, Starscream, Soundwave to be about Voyager size. I think this might be my Shockwave for my shelf. I don't know, I'll have to open them up. But yeah, this seems to be above, but from what I've heard, this is above and beyond the best Ultra Class figure of the line. And not to sound like I hate the Cyberverse toy line, but if like the line, like that's what they were going for, just the simplistic stuff that most of those figures are, I'd be like, fine, that's what they can do. But clearly the Warrior Shockwave, which I already own, and the Ultra Class Shockwave blows everything out of the water. There's the Warrior Class Shockwave does have a bit of a limitation with its head, but it has very solid posability. Its gimmick still works. It's a lot of fun to both mess around with for its gimmick and for, I thought I saw something fly in the background. Anyway, it still has a gimmick that works and does not necessarily hinder its articulation. It does have some articulation that doesn't have that you'd expect on a Generations figure, but you know what, it's fine, but it's still so much better, and I think the ones of those size classes could be better. Ultimate Class and Scout Class and One Step Changers, they're fine, but the Warriors and the Ultras could still be a lot better for everything else, since these two are better, but I'll probably end up doing reviews on them anyway, so I should stop rambling about Cyberverse and get to Mateo's gift parcel for me. Can I just rip this open? Yeah, I can just rip this open. And there's three things in here. There should be simply three things in here. And the first one here is a Beast Machines Longhorn. That's him. There we go. There's his face. There's his face. He looks a little awkward. I don't know if he's completely transformed correctly. I can figure it out later, but there's Longhorn. I like the Beast Wars figures because they're forms that we don't get to see too often, and you can have much more unique transformations with forms that you don't tend to see. He's not the most elegant looking fellow, but he's a techno-organic bull with a nose ring built into his body. So I was like, yeah, I'll give this. Like I saw it, I was like, oh, that's neat. And with what he wanted from me to trade, I was like, I think I want to go for that little guy as well. Go for Longhorn to make it feel a little fair, especially if I can get the electronics. Get the electronics sorted. If you didn't hear that, neighbors blew the horn. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, like Longhorn looks like to be a bit fun. I'll have to mess with him later to see how much I do actually like him. Next is the first one I actually asked for because there were like 2 sets of things. And then he planned to send this to me. Actually, he was going to send this to me for free just to support the collection, just because it was small. It's a scat figure, and I'd forgotten I had so much to actually trade away. I didn't think I'd have anything of value, of note that would equate to this. And he was just like, he was fine. He was completely fine just sending this to me and just being like, yeah, I support the collection. But it's Transformers 2010 Hubcap. It's turns into a nice old 50s style car. And I gotta say, a lot of the toy line exclusive characters are a lot of better than characters that appeared in the movies, I must say. Once again, is there a bug in here? Someone let me know if there is actually a bug in here, or I'm just going crazy. But Hubcap looks to be quite neat. I don't want to... It seems simple enough, but I don't want to mess with him too much because he is a movie toy and he might be a little more complex than I think. But yeah, cool. Very cool. I'm glad I have Hubcap. And the last one in here is I gotta say, the favoritist thing I received from Mateo, and that be Transformers Animated Blur. So to animate it, I got into Transformers and Cybertron. You should know that by now if you watched enough of my channel. And then I was into animated, but for some reason I wasn't into the toys. I think I hit the stage of like, oh, I'm too old to get toys. But the one I kept seeing on the shelves that I really, really wanted was Blur. And every single time I saw Blur, I thought, I want that. But I always backed out on it. And then I got back into toys about Revenge of the Fallen, and most of the animated toys weren't around, or I went to the movie toys over the animated toys. I don't know why I did that. But I now have Animated Blur. My animated collection grows. So just a quick overview. Shockwave that I bought for myself. Animated Blur, Hubcap, and Longhorn are what we got today. So I'll have fun messing around with these in a bit. Thank you again to Mateo Potato for sending over these things. Again, I'm going to record the video for your figure and then send it off to you. Once I at the very least figure out if I can actually clean the battery compartment out enough to get the lights and sounds working. So thank you for your patience, and again, thank you for the stuff. If you want to go check his stuff out, he does have a YouTube channel where he does toy reviews as well. It's just Mateo Potato, spelled Mateo space Potato, like how you spell potato, or potato if that's how you prefer to pronounce it. So you should go check him out. He's a really cool guy. He's a really fun guy. He's a big supporter of the channel. So That's all I have for today. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, please consider donating on my Patreon page to help support the channel. All the links will be in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, and this is SoundJack signing off.